rumors that start to circulate around this time that Brock Lesnar is unhappy in the company, and it might not be just Goldberg leaving at WrestleMania, but Brock too. Did you talk to Brock about it at the time? What were his feelings? Did you try to give him some advice? Talk to us about any conversation you had with Brock around this time.
Well, Brock had a private conversation with me about a month before WrestleMania, and he told me that he wanted to try out for the NFL, and that he didn't like the travel that the WWE produced for him every year. He just didn't want to be on the road that much, and so he told me he wanted to try out for the Minnesota Vikings. He actually contacted the recruiter, and they were interested, and so he asked me, what should I do? Should I tell Vince now or should I wait? And I told him, listen, if I were you, I'd wait till after WrestleMania and then tell Vince that you're unhappy and that you want to leave the company. But Brock decided to go back home, and he told Vince right when we got back home from the tour, when he was talking to me on the tour, that's what he told me about him wanting to leave. So he ended up contacting Vince, and that's what enabled Vince to decide that Brock would do the job. Vince already knew Goldberg was leaving. He didn't know Brock was leaving at this particular time. But when Brock came home for that tour and told Vince, it hurt Vince. It stung. And so everybody knew that, Brock was leaving and Goldberg was leaving. Most likely Vince is going to probably stick it to Brock. Because Brock was younger. He was full-blown WWE. He was WWE his whole career. Goldberg came from WCW. So, Vince just, when you're part of his company, when you start out, he wants you there forever, And when you leave, Vince can be a little bit unforgiving.
Brock, you hurt Vince. Vince is going to stick it to you on the way out, essentially, is what
he can. He doesn't always do it, but he can. Yeah.
Well, we move on.